Hey YouTube, so this is Linda from Teach-a-Latte, and today I just wanted to talk to you about some of the pros and cons of teaching. There are a lot of people going into the teaching profession, and I think some people don't really understand what it's going to be like until they actually get in there, and I think that's why we have so many teachers quitting, because they don't understand that it's going to be hard. So I just wanted to make this video of the pros and cons of teaching. So I'm going to talk about some of the pros, because those are the most important. So of course, the number one pro for most people is summer vacation. You get your summers off. But everyone says that, oh, teachers get paid to be off in the summer. No, honey. They take that out of your paycheck and they divide it up so that you still get paid in the summer. So you don't get paid like for doing nothing. You're getting paid for all the work you did all the other months of the school year. So summer vacation is nice. Also Christmas vacation, Thanksgiving, all those vacations that you get off and you get to spend with your family, especially if you have kids, is really, really cool because you get to be off with them. You don't have to worry about a babysitter and you just spend more time with your family. I'm going to talk about a few of the cons of teaching, and then I'm going to talk about some more pros, because I want you to know there are pros to teaching. So some of the cons is that as a teacher, you never stop working. I mean, ever. Your brain is always on teaching, no matter what you're doing. Like right now, I'm at this beautiful place, and what am I doing? I'm making a teaching video because teaching is always on my mind, because it's in my heart. You never stop working. It is very stressful depending on like your administration. I have a great administration. I have worked for administration before that have not been that great, but I think everyone has. But as long as you're dedicated, I think you'll be fine. Another con is that it's not just stressful like from administration, like being observed. It's also stressful from like some of the kids. Sometimes maybe their behaviors, at first you don't realize they're trying to test you, and they will test you. And a lot of people leave because they're not in like some perfect school. It's not like on the movies. Not all schools are perfect. Like, kids are real. They have real life. They have real struggles. Some kids go through things you can't even imagine. So one of the cons is like finding out a child is like living in a bad environment, or finding out things about their life that make you really sad. Like, that's another con. The pay is not that great. I mean, it's better than some pay, but for all of the education, because we're always learning, you never stop learning as a teacher. So you have PD days, you have professional learning, you get like all these advanced degrees, like master's degrees, and you never stop learning. Like, even if you don't go back to college to get an advanced degree, you'll always have professional development. So it's a good and a bad thing. There's a lot of paperwork. You will have so much paperwork. Your first year, oh my God, you'll be drowning in paperwork. You have like RTI, you have IEPs, you have progress reports, report cards, ops. I mean, you just have so many things, that running records, so many things that you have to keep up with, and it's a lot. It is a lot, and it's a lot to try to do lesson planning. If you're not used to that grade level, even if you're a pro teacher and you switch to a different grade level, you have to get used to that new curriculum. So lesson planning, just get through your first year, and then you'll have lessons to take you into the next year. And it won't always be so hard, because you will understand those lessons. Classroom supplies. Some schools give you classroom supplies, some do not, but you never get enough. So you always have to spend money out of your own pocket. So that's the one downside, is you're always spending money. But I want to talk about some pros. So you always feel young. Like, I just turned 40 and I still feel like I'm 15, because every day when I go see my 4th and 5th graders, they just make me so happy, and they always tell me jokes, and I just love, I always learn about the newest music and newest movies and what books they're into. So it's like you always stay cool. You never get old. Another pro is just seeing life through the eyes of a child, seeing the way they look at the world, because they're so innocent, and just seeing their perspective on things. And it just makes you feel so good, like when you help a child, not just academically, it's not just about grades. It's like when you see a child grow from the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and you see them grow like as a person, that is like the biggest gift you could ever give. So if you are going into teaching, just know that it is a lot of work. It can be stressful, but if your heart's in the right place, it will be the most enjoyable career you could ever have. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe.